Have you ever had a brilliant app idea pop into your head, but then you thought, how on earth am I going to pay for this? You're not alone. The biggest hurdle for many aspiring app entrepreneurs isn't the idea, it's the funding. But what if I told you there are multiple paths to get the cash you need to bring your vision to life? Today, we're going to break down 8 powerful methods to fund your app, so you can stop dreaming and start building. Let's get into it. First up, the most personal method, bootstrapping. This means you're self-funding your project, using your own savings or the money you're currently making. The biggest advantage here is that you retain 100% ownership and control. There are no investors to answer to, no equity to give away. You call all the shots. This path forces you to be incredibly resourceful and lean, which are fantastic skills for any founder. The downside? It can be slow and is obviously limited by your personal financial situation. It might mean working on your app during nights and weekends while holding down a day job. Bootstrapping is perfect for those who want to build their company on their own terms and are willing to play the long game. It's tough, but the reward of building something entirely on your own is immense. Next, let's talk about the 3 F's: friends, family, and fools. This is often the very first external money a startup receives. Your inner circle believes in you, not just your business plan. They're investing in your potential. The process is usually less formal than dealing with professional investors. You might get a simple loan, or they might take a small stake in your future company. The key here is to treat it like a real business transaction. Please, I repeat, please put everything in writing. A formal agreement that outlines the terms, whether it's a loan with an interest rate or an equity investment, can save your relationships down the line. Mixing money and personal relationships can get messy, so clear communication and professional conduct are non-negotiable. Don't let a business disagreement ruin Thanksgiving dinner. Method number 3 is crowdfunding. Platforms like Kickstarter and Indiegogo have completely changed the game for creators. Instead of finding one big investor, you raise small amounts of money from a large number of people. In return, you usually offer them rewards like early access to the app, special features, or branded merchandise. A successful crowdfunding campaign does more than just raise money. It validates your idea. If hundreds or thousands of people are willing to prepay for your app, you know you're onto something. It also builds an initial community of passionate users who will become your first brand evangelists. The challenge is that running a campaign is a full-time job. You need a compelling story, a great video, and a solid marketing plan to cut through the noise. Now let us get a bit more traditional with our 4th method, bank loans or small business loans. This is where you go to a financial institution and apply for a loan just like you would for a car or a house. Government-backed programs like the Small Business Administration or SBA loans in the US can often offer better terms and are designed to support new ventures. To qualify, you need a rock-solid business plan, good personal credit, and often some form of collateral. The great thing about a loan is that you don't give up any ownership of your company. You just have to pay back the principal plus interest over a set period. The pressure is on to generate revenue quickly to make those monthly payments. But it's a straightforward way to get a lump sum of cash to kickstart your development. Moving on to number 5, angel investors. These are wealthy individuals who invest their own money into startups in exchange for equity. Angels are often successful entrepreneurs themselves, so they bring more than just cash to the table. They offer invaluable mentorship, industry connections, and strategic advice. Finding an angel investor is about networking. You can look for local angel groups, attend startup events, or use platforms like AngelList. The pitch process is rigorous. You need to show them a massive market opportunity and a clear path to profitability. They're taking a big risk on you, so they'll want to see a strong founding team and at least a prototype or some initial traction. Landing an angel is a huge vote of confidence and can significantly accelerate your growth. Our 6th method is a step up from angels, venture capital, or VC. Venture capital firms are professional investment funds that manage large pools of money from institutions and high net worth individuals. They invest in startups that have the potential for explosive, 10 times or more growth. VCs don't just write checks, They take a very active role in their portfolio companies, often taking a board seat in helping to shape strategy. The bar to get VC funding is incredibly high. We're talking about a proven business model, significant user traction, and a massive, scalable market. VCs are looking for the next unicorn. If your app has the potential to disrupt an entire industry and generate hundreds of millions in revenue, then the VC path might be for you. But be prepared for intense scrutiny and to give up a substantial portion of your company. Let's shift gears to something more collaborative for Method 7, startup incubators and accelerators. These are programs that support early-stage companies through mentorship, resources, and funding. Incubators are typically focused on helping you hatch your idea, while accelerators are designed to speed up the growth of an existing young company. Famous examples include Y Combinator and Techstars. In exchange for a small amount of equity, typically around 5 to 7%, they provide seed funding, office space, a huge network of mentors, and an intensive program that culminates in a demo day, where you pitch to a room full of investors. Getting into a top accelerator is highly competitive, but the stamp of approval and the network you gain can be priceless, often leading to significant follow-on funding. Finally, our eighth method is strategic partnerships or corporate investment. Sometimes, the best source of funding is a larger company in your industry. If your app complements their existing products or services, they might be willing to invest in you or form a strategic partnership. This could be a simple investment, or it could involve a deeper collaboration where they help with distribution, marketing, or technology. For example, a health and fitness app might partner with a gym chain or a wearable tech company. This isn't just about the money. It's about leveraging the resources and market reach of an established player. The key is to find a company where your app creates a win-win situation, helping them achieve their goals while you get the funding and support you need to grow. So there you have it, 8 distinct paths to funding your app idea, each with its own pros and cons. From bootstrapping with your own cash to landing a multi-million-dollar check from AVC, the right path for you depends on your ambition, your timeline, and how much control you want to maintain. The journey won't be easy, but knowing your options is the first crucial step. Don't let a lack of funds hold you back from building the next big thing. Do your research, prepare your plan, and start making those connections. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this guide helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on how to succeed as an entrepreneur. Let me know in the comments which funding method you're thinking about for your project. I'd love to hear about it. See you in the next video.